Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. We're still on April 18, and it's the Chicago White Sox at the Minnesota Twins. They're both tied for first place with 5-1 records. They're tied along with actually, they're the only tied. Chicago and Minnesota are tied for first. Minnesota won the first game of this series 4-3. Today it's going to be Ray Herbert with a record of 1-0 for Chicago. He was 20-9 real world, 3.27 ERA, right-hander, and it will be Don Lee for the Minnesota Twins. He eventually gets traded to the Los Angeles Angels. And he has a record of 1-0. They're both right-handers. Just to reorient, once again, the White Sox won 85 games, finished in fifth. The Twins, really a great team, 91 wins, second place behind the Yankees. They were 5 games out. The Yankees won 96 games. So the Twins are in this. I'll be back with the lineups in just a couple minutes. The lineups for this game are as follows. For Chicago White Sox, Aparicio leads off at short, Fox at second, Cunningham at first, Floyd Robinson in left, Al Smith at third, Landis in center, Hirschberger in right, Lawler catching, and Ray Herbert, the pitcher, 1-0 on the season. For the Minnesota Twins, the lineup is mixed up a little bit, shaked up from the usual where Green had been leading off. It's Versailles leading off at short, Power at first, Rollins at third base, Killebrew in left, Batty catching, Green in center, Allison in right, Bernie Allen at second, and Don Lee, the pitcher. And we expect the first pitch to occur any moment now. The teams to take the field. In real world, the U.S. markets, the Dow, NASDAQ, S&P exploding today. Exploding. And the Minnesota Twins take the field. There's Don Lee on the mound, taking his warm-ups. We're in Municipal Stadium in Minnesota. White Sox won this one 3-2 real world. Attendance 5,928. And leading it off for the White Sox is Luis Aparicio. And Aparicio steps in the batter's box to face Don Lee. And Lee is ready. Aparicio up there swinging. Here's Lee now. The pitch to Aparicio. That is 6'10", right-handed, fly ball to right. Under it is Allison. He makes the catch, one away, and we are underway here in Minnesota. Now Nellie Fox steps up. That's 5'11", left-handed, ballpark slash. I have not yet put them in. Let me do so now. In Minnesota. Singles are left-handed 1 to 10, right-handed 1. Home runs 1 to 14 from both sides. Nellie Fox, ballpark slash 7. It goes through for a base hit for Fox. Fox is on. And here's Joe Cunningham. .111 right-handed, grounds it to short. Versailles throws it to Bernie Allen to force Fox. It's 2 outs and Cunningham is on. The next batter is Floyd Robinson. .612, left-handed, grounds it back to Lee X. He's a 4-7. Four 7-9-4 gets to it. 5-10-13, he's 7. And he throws him out. The side is retired. No runs for the White Sox. 1 hit, one left. Chicago nothing, and Minnesota coming up, bottom of the first. Here's Ray Herbert, the right-hander. Leading it off for the Twins, Zoilo Versailles. That's 2-5 right-handed. Base hit Versailles to lead it off for Minnesota. Not being held. Now Vic Power, the batter. 290 hitter. 16 home runs. He's also an A bunter if you want to do that. But he's swinging away, 4-6 right-handed, walked him. Herbert puts 2 on here in the first. And Rich Rollins is the batter. That's 4-7 right-handed, struck him out. 1 away. Now Harmon Killebrew. That's 6-2 right-handed, walked him. He's loaded the bases, Herbert, with one out, and Earl Batty, the batter, infield playing it back. 4-5 right-handed, fly ball left. That's deep enough for Versailles to tag. He comes home, and the Twins take a 1-0 lead here in the first. A run batted in for Batty. One out, first and second. Two outs, first and second. Lenny Green now. Okay, here's Herbert. That's a 6-10 left-handed. That's a slash. It's a 12, and that will be a line out to second, caught by Fox, and the side is retired. There was one run though. On one hit, 2 walks, and the sacrifice fly. After one, it's Minnesota 1 and Chicago nothing. We're bringing this to you courtesy of the Strat-O-Matic Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman here in Studio B. Market is just absolutely exploding. NASDAQ up 396. This is real world. Absolutely exploding. Okay, top of the second, Don Lee again. On the mound for Minnesota. Here's Al Smith now to lead it off. The pitch from Lee. 2-10, right-handed, fly ball left field for Killebrew, 1 out. Now here's Jim Landis. That's 5-12 right-handed, grounded to third X. For Rollins, 329. .329, 19-3 gets to it. E29, 6-11, 13. And he throws him out. 2 away now. And here is Mike Hirschberger. Okay, Lee now. And the pitch to Hirschberger. 3-6 right-handed, flies it to center. Under it is Green. He makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 for Don Lee. We head to the bottom of the second now. Ray Herbert. On the mound. Catching him is Lawler. And Bob Allison leads it off for Minnesota here. Here's the pitch, 3-8, right-handed, walked him. Third walk allowed by Herbert in this ball game. Now Bernie Allen. Lee out on deck. .611, left-handed, ball grounder to first. And Cunningham throws it to second to force Allen. And Bernie Allen is safe. And here's Don Lee. Lee 3WR. 5-8, right-handed, fly ball right field. Under it is Hirschberger. He makes the catch, 2 away now. For Zoilo Versailles, who singled and scored in the first. Here's Herbert. The pitch to Versailles. 4-10, right-handed, grounder to third. Fielded by Al Smith. He throws it to Cunningham at first, and the side is retired. No runs for Minnesota in the bottom of the second. A walk and 1 left. After 2, it's 1-0 Minnesota. We move to the top of the third. Sherm Lawler to lead it off. 5-11, and that's a ballpark /8, right-handed. It's line to short, 1 away. Now here's Ray Herbert. Herbert a 6 NR. 6-6, right-handed, pops it up to short. It's Versailles again, 2 outs. Nobody on, Aparicio at the plate. 4-3, right-handed, grounder to third X. For Rollins, 329. .23 gets to it. E29, 6-10-15. E29, and he boots it for an error. An error by Rollins at third. He couldn't find the handle. So Aparicio is on first with 2 outs, the tying run. 1-17, 1-16, being held 1-14. They'll go for the lead. 1-14, 4, he gets the lead. Here's the pitch to Fox. There goes Aparicio. 1-14. He's safe. So he's in scoring position with 2 outs now for Nellie Fox, who has a 2-2 count on him. Okay, Lee now. Oh, from the stretch. Clutch situation, pitch to Fox. That is 3-7, right-handed, grounds it to second. And that is for Bernie Allen, who throws it to Power at first, and the side is retired. No runs. No hits, the error by Rollins at third, and left on Aparicio. Bottom of the third, Ray Herbert takes to the mound again. It'll be Power leading it off. Vic Power. That's 5-4. Right-handed catcher X. Lawler 3-3. Three, 6-3. It's popped up. 3-6-8. And he makes the catch. One away. Here's Rich Rollins now. Rollins 0 for 1, struck out. 4-5, right-handed fly ball left field for Floyd Robinson. Takes a step back and makes the catch, 2 away. And now the hitter is Harmon Killebrew. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third. Twins 1-0. Here's Herbert. And the pitch to Harmon, 1-9, grounds it to second. Fox fields it, and he throws it to Cunningham, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Herbert. We've gone 3. And it's a 1-0 game, Minnesota. I'm just very, very calmly playing games since I woke up with minimal interruption. I'm tentatively scheduled to have a 12:30 p.m. game. That's 9:30 on the West Coast. Giants at Braves. Sanford starting for San Francisco, and Warren Spahn for the Braves, and we'd love to see you there. That's at 12:30 p.m. tentatively, of course. You never know what's going to happen. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. I'm here in Studio B, and we'll take a break for just a couple minutes, and we come back. We will continue this ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. I don't know why this isn't playing. That is some weird, funky thing there. Very weird. That is weird. This is not playing. None of that is playing. Oh my. Bear with me. I'm looking at just some of the this guy's site is not playing. Okay, there it is. We'll go with this. Again, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. We're back here in Studio B. It's 1-0 Twins after 3. And Don Lee takes the mound. Leading it off for Chicago is Joe Cunningham here in the top of the 4th. The pitch to Cunningham, 4-9, left-handed. That's a single 1-17, goes through for Cunningham. Cunningham is on. He's the tying run. Now Floyd Robinson, the batter. 312 hitter. It's a pretty decent team. You know, 85 wins real world. Here's Floyd now. 212, right-handed, lines it to second. Cunningham off the bag, run down. It's going to be 4-3-4 for the double play. Lomax, 212, right-handed. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. And Al Smith, the batter. That's 5-9, right-handed. That's hit well by Smith. Back goes Killebrew at the warning track, makes the catch. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, none left. Bottom of the 4th now, Ray Herbert. On the mound, Earl Batty leads it off for Minnesota. That's 5-10, right-handed, grounded to short X. Aparicio, 123. 21, G1. 5-10, 14. And he throws him out. 1 away. And here is Lenny Green. Five-six, left-handed, fly ball right field for Hirschberger, 2 outs. Now Bobby Allison up there swinging. 5-5, right-handed, fly ball center, should end the inning. Landis under it, makes the catch, another 1-2-3 for Herbert. And he has retired, I guess you could call it 9 in a row, if there's a force. If not, 8 in a row. It's 1-0 after 4. Here's Don Lee now, top of the 5th. His first endurance is the 6th. Herbert's is the 8th. Jim Landis to lead it off for Chicago. 2-7, right-handed, fly ball to center. And Green under it, 1 away. We're in a pitcher's duel. Hirschberger facing Lee. 1-8, right-handed, grounded to third. And Rollins scoops it up, throws it to Power. 2 outs. And here's Sherm Lawler, who's featured on our thumbnail photo this morning. My God, NASDAQ is up 489. My Lord. Okay, here's Lawler now. That's 4-9, right-handed, base hit, Lawler. A 2-out single. not being held. And Ray Herbert steps up. Herbert, a 6 NR. .49, right-handed, base hit up the middle. That will send Lawler to second. He'll probably hold. 1-8. So Louis Aparicio in a clutch situation. First and second, 2 down. 4-8, right-handed, single 1-2. Oh, it's lined to third, caught by Rollins, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits. The White Sox strand two. Middle of the 5th, it's still a 1-0 game, Twins leading. They won the first game 4-3. And here's Herbert to pitch to the Twins in the bottom of the 5th. Leading it off, Bernie Allen. Pitcher Don Lee comes out on deck. .66, left-handed, struck him out. And that's the second strikeout for Bernie, for Herbert, and he is retired 10 in a row, as far as I'm concerned. Here's Lee now. Two, 3, grounded to first. Cunningham has it. He takes it to the bag, 2 away. And Zoilo Versalles is the batter with 2 outs, nobody on. 1-7, right-handed, single 1-11 goes through. Base hit for Versalles. Not being held, now Vic Power. Walked and popped out to the catcher. It's 3-7, right-handed, grounds it to short. Aparicio has it, throws it to Cunningham, and the side is retired. No runs. The single by Versalles left on. After 5, it's a 1-0 game. Now Don Lee. Nellie Fox leads it off for the White Sox. 4-9, left-handed. Single 1-17 goes through. So Fox is on. Not being held. And here's Joe Cunningham again. 1 for 2 today. 6-12, left-handed, grounds it back to Lee X. He is a 4-7. .47, 3-4. That's going to go through, base hit, S1. E7, 4-6-7. It's a single. First and second. Cunningham on first, Fox on second, nobody out. And Floyd Robinson, the batter. They'll let him hit away here. Lee from the stretch. He gets the sign from Batty. 3-6, right-handed, single 1-10. That's a base hit for Floyd. Fox has to hold at third, and the Lee has reached fatigue here in the 6th. His first endurance inning. That's it for Don Lee. How do you like that? We'll have a little break in the action as White Sox manager Al Lopez comes out. I'm sorry, Minnesota manager Sam Mealy comes out and takes the ball from Lee. Lee has shut out the White Sox thus far, but bases are loaded, no outs. And he reached fatigue, pitched 5 innings. We're not retired a batter here in the 6th. 7 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He did not walk a batter. Struck out none. Allowed none thus far. Let's see who pitched in this game, real worlds. Again, Chicago won a 3-2 real worlds. For Chicago, it was Peters, Lone, and Fisher. For Minnesota, it was Bonikowski and Sadowski. Of course, here we're looking for Lee for Minnesota to see who might come in here. It's a very, very important situation here. Bases loaded, no outs. The opportunity here for the relief pitcher to get out of it. And we will go with Joe Bonikowski. Joe Bonikowski, who pitched in this game in real world, 3.88. Bonikowski coming in from the bullpen. Houdini is not on the staff, Kathy. No. I wish he was. Where's Bonikowski? I thought I used Bonikowski. I guess not. I guess I used Sadowski. I used. So this would be his first appearance on the season. He has no record. +1 with Batty -2. So Joe Bonikowski. Good morning, Joel. And hello to Kathy. Pretty sure Bonikowski, I guess he did not. It's just, you know, my memory here. He's taking his warm-ups now. No. This is his first appearance. There was another player who might have had a similar name that just my memory seems to think. So Bonikowski is almost ready. Joe Bonikowski, ready to go at it. The Twins are playing the infield back to try to cut off a big inning. Al Smith, the batter. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bonikowski, the windup and the pitch to Smith. That's 3-4, right-handed, hit deep by Al Smith, and it's a grand slam home run right over the left field fence. A 3-4 right-handed home run, 1-17, and it was a 10 on the first pitch, and the White Sox take a 4-1 lead. How things can just change so quickly. A grand slammer by Smith off Bonikowski. It was on Smith's card. He had 16 home runs in real worlds. We can close Lee out now, having been charged with 3 of those 4 runs, and he's the loser of record. Herbert, the winner. Yeah. That's an Owski from, oh, I love that, from Bonikowski. An Owski from Bonikowski. That's very, very good. For Al Smith, that is home run number 3 for Al Smith. And we got that in there. And here comes Landis now. No outs, nobody on. Landis at the plate. Bonikowski. The windup and the pitch to Landis. That's 5-10 right-handed. Ballpark slash. It's a 1. It goes through. That's 5 straight hits for the White Sox. 3 singles, the grand slam, and now Landis singles. And there's action in the Twins bullpen again. Here's Hirschberger. Sadowski warming. 5-7, double 1-6. There's a base hit. First and third. We'll keep him in. See what happens here. Still nobody out. Sherm Lawler, the batter. 1-5, fly ball to right. Question, will Landis tag? Landis, 1-17, my goodness. 1-15, +2, 1-17. He's going to try for it. Here's the throw from Allison, and he is safe. It's another run. It was a fly ball out, so we'll keep Bonikowski in to face Herbert with 1 out and Hirschberger on first. Disregard that. Okay, no problem, Kathy. Will do. Here's the pitch, 1-4, flies to center. And Green under it, 2 outs. And we move to the top of the order, Luis Aparicio. That's 4-11, right-handed, fly ball center. Green again makes the catch. Aparicio was the 9th batter to come up. The side is retired. There were 5 runs for the White Sox on 6 hits, all singles except the grand slam. There was 1 left on. And we're in the middle of the 6th. It's a 5-1 ball game. And Ray Herbert, again, Ray Herbert was 20-9 in real world. This is a team that won 85 games. Twins won 91 in second place. Rich Rollins to lead it off. Here's Herbert now. The pitch to Rollins. That's 1-9 right-handed, grounds it to first. For Cunningham, takes it to the bag, 1 away. Now Killebrew. For 3 right-handed, grounds it to third. And Al Smith throws Killebrew out, 2 away. Is Kathy for the Twins. They're down by 4 here. Now we're batty. 5-8 right-handed, fly ball to right. And under that is Hirschberger. A 1-2-3 for Herbert, who's pitched really good ball. His first endurance will be the 8th. We move to the top of the 7th. It's Bonikowski, who led up a grand slam owski in the 6th. Outski. And coming up to hit will be Nellie Fox. 5-1 Chi Sox over the Twins. Pitch to Fox, 6-5 left-handed, grounder to second. And Bernie Allen has it, throws it to Power, 1 away. Here's Joe Cunningham now. Cunningham 2 for 3. 6-5 left-handed, grounder to second. Bernie Allen throws him out, 2 away. 2 ground balls to Bernie Allen at second and 2 outs. Here's Floyd Robinson. Three-four right-handed ballpark slash. That's going to be a line out to second. And it turns out Bernie Allen gets chances on all 3 outs. A 1-2-3 inning for Bonikowski, a much improvement. We're in the 7th inning stretch. It's 5-1. Don't count these Twins out. They got big bats. Again, they're an excellent team. And we'll take a little break, and we will be back in, just about 2 or 3 minutes. Here from Studio B for the Strat-O-Matic Network, I'm Jeffrey Guterman. 5-1 White Sox, middle of the 7th. Jeffrey Guterman here, back in Studio B. 5-1 White Sox with a big 5-run sixth inning. Programming note, I have moved up the Giants game to 2:30 as I'm doing the best I can. I'm really trying to go smooth and play games, lots of them, as long as I'm enjoying it. I had that one scheduled for noon, but I could use a break after this ball game. So for those of you looking forward to the Giants with Sanford at the Milwaukee Braves with Warren Spahn, that will be a 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time start. That'll be 11:30 a.m. on the West Coast. And good morning to Rick. Great to have you, Rick. We move to the bottom of the seventh. Ray Herbert. His first endurance is the eighth inning. No sign of fatigue yet. And leading it off will be Lenny Green. The Twins are down by 4. Green steps into the batter's box. Oh, that's good coffee. Here's Herbert now. That's 3-8 right-handed. Base hit, Green. A leadoff single. Green is on, and Bobby Allison, the batter. Here's the pitch from Herbert. 5-2, right-handed, ballpark blast, Allison, 11, and it's gone. Bobby Allison has just hit a two-run home run to bring the Twins within 2. And you can't hear it. There's only 5,900 at this ball game, but the fans, the ones that are here, are cheering. Let's look at that again. 5-2. Ballpark blast, right-handed, has the end power, and it's a 14 for the home run. It was 11. It's now a 5-3 ball game. That is home run number 3 for Bobby Allison. He had 29 in real world. Now here's Bernie Allen. Bernie, left-handed hitter. The pitch from Herbert. That's 6-9, left-handed, base hit. Herbert getting hit here. And there'll be a hitter for Bonikowski. Bonikowski pitched 2 innings. Allowed 3 hits. No runs, 2 runs. Let's see who it's going to be here. Mincher and Lemon pinch hit. Lemon is non-carded, but he was real bad with like 7 at bats. I didn't want to even bother. I will go with Mincher, left-handed hitter. So Don Mincher coming up to pinch hit. Here with Bernie Allen on first. And still nobody out. Sadowski will come in for Bonikowski. Wait a minute. I may not do that. God. You know, I may not do that. Problem with the Twins, they really don't have great relief pitching. I'm going to wait for Sullivan with only 33 innings pitched on a day where he is actually pitched. I don't want to overuse people. So in light of that, I am actually going to go with a different choice. Wait a minute. I'd like to use a right-hander. It will be Sullivan. Well, Sullivan only had 33 innings pitched. I'll tell you. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I already said Sadowski. You know what? I'm going to use him. I'm just going to use him, even though he had a 5.03 ERA. 34 innings pitched, I don't have to use him, no. Let me see if I could find someone. That's not a lot of innings. I'll go with Lee Stange as long as he doesn't start soon. We like to find out who's coming in before we even make a change like this. Cott starts on the 19th. Kralik on the 20th. Pasquale on the 21st. And Cott again on the 22nd. So we are good to go with Lee Stange. So Lee Stange will be the new pitcher. A +5, -3, +2. Stange warming up still in the bullpen. Stange has no record. Okay, Mincher comes up now. It's 5-3 ball game. Mincher left-handed hitter. Here's Mincher now left-handed, facing Herbert still. Bernie Allen on first, no outs. Pitch to Mincher, 5-7 left-handed, grounds it to second X. Fox 3-8. (3-8, 11-3) gets two at G2. E20, E8, 6-11-13. And he throws him out. It's going to be a G2, probably in advance. No, he forces him. So it's one out. Mincher is on. He's a 1-11, but we're not too worried about that. Down by 2. Here's Versailles. Facing Herbert, trying to get out of this. The pitch to Versailles, 6-6, grounder to short. This could be a double play. First and second, 2, and it is 6-4-3, and the side is retired. There were 2 runs for Minnesota on 3 hits. The 2-run home run by Bobby Allison, his 3rd of the year, bringing the Twins within 2 of this ball game. And Lee Stange, the new pitcher, will try to keep the Twins in this ball game. Stange on the mound now. Top of the 8th. This game is far from over. Al Smith leads it off. Here's Stange now. The windup and the pitch to Smith. That's 5-6 right-handed, single 1 to 9, grounded to third, picked up by Rollins, and he throws it to Power at first for the first out here in the top of the 8th. Now Jim Landis. Landis a 1 out there in center. He's a 228 hitter. Oh, that's good. Good coffee. Here's Stange. And the pitch to Landis, 2-9. Struck him out. 2 down. Here's Hirschberger. 2-8 right-handed, grounded to third. Fielded by Rollins, over to Power. A 1-2-3 for Stange, very good. It'll be the heart of the order here for Minnesota now. Ray Herbert now in his first endurance inning. He'll face Power, Rollins, and Killebrew. Here's the pitch to Power, 5-8. Right-handed, fly ball to right for Hirschberger, 1 away. Now Rich Rollins. Rollins is 0 for 3. 4-11. Ballpark /2 goes through right-handed. Oh, it's caught by the shortstop. Aparicio, 2 outs. It was a 4-11 right-handed slash. Right-hander 1. It was a 2. 2 outs, nobody on. Killebrew now. Here's Herbert, 2-7, struck him out. That is the 3rd strikeout for Herbert, and he has full endurance. He'll have full endurance coming into the 9th. Here's Lee Stange now. It's 5-3 White Sox. They come from behind. It was 1-0 duel. And then Lee was charged with 3 runs. Loaded the bases with no outs. Bonikowski then led up an outski. Grand slam home run by Al Smith, his 3rd of the season, to open it up. Then another run scored on a sacrifice. And he was charged, Bonikowski, with 2 runs. Lee is the loser of record. Okay, Stange on the mound, top of the 9th. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th for the Twins, it'll be Earl Batty, Green, and Allison. Here's Sherm Lawler. Sherm, 1 for 2, sacrifice fly, knocked in that run. That should be a run here. Yeah. Now here's Sherm Lawler. That's 3-7 right-handed, pops it to second. And Bernie Allen makes the catch, 1 away. And here's Ray Herbert. That's 5-7. Right-handed, walked him. Herbert is on. And here's Aparicio. Lewis, 0 for 4, reached on an error and was left on base. 4-8 right-handed, struck him out, and that's rare, I think. 2nd strikeout for Stange. He only had 36 strikeouts in 581. 2 outs with Herbert on first. Here's Nellie Fox. Fox 2 for 4 today. 1-7, lines it to first, and it's caught by Power. And the side is retired. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth. If the White Sox hold on here, they will be in first place all alone in the American League with a 6-1 record, a nice start. It'll be Batty, Green, and Allison. Here's Earl Batty. Twins down by 2, bottom of the ninth. Herbert with full endurance. Pitch to Batty, 4-8 right-handed, 1-1 to 5. It's a base hit for Batty. So Batty is on. 1-12 running. Here's Lenny Green now. Herbert from the stretch. The pitch to Green. It's 1-5 right-handed, grounder to second. Bernie Allen has to go to first, and Batty is on second base. And Bobby Allison again. The tying run at the plate. Herbert trying to finish this up. There's action in the White Sox bullpen. Here's the pitch to Allison. That's 5-2 right-handed. Ballpark blast, Allison. It's a 12. He's got the power, and it's gone. The second home run for Allison to tie up this ball game. Oh, my. And the fans are going crazy. 4 runs batted in for Bobby. His 4th home run of the season, Kathy Harden. A 1-out, 2-run home run for Bobby Allison. Let's look at it again. It was a 5-2 right-handed ballpark blast on Herbert. He has end power right-handed. 1-14. It was a 12. And look at Bobby Allison in the dugout there, getting congratulated by his teammates. I hate to say I said it, but I did. Watch out for these twin bats. Bobby Allison, home run number 4. This is a battle for first place, even though we're early on. And for realism purposes, they're going to take Herbert out. Even though he's 1 hit away from fatigue. Just it's an intuitive kind of gut check thing. He pitched 8 1/3 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. He walked 2, 3, struck out 3. We can close him out. 5 runs. Let's see who's coming in here to face Bernie Allen, left-handed hitter. I assume Gary Peters is not, he's non-carded. It's going to be Eddie Fisher, who pitched in this game in real world. They have a decent bullpen. They got Fisher. They have Turk Lown, who's good. You know, these are their top relievers. And they have others who are good, who may not have pitched as many innings. Eddie Fisher, a right-handed pitcher, is coming from the bullpen now. It's 1 out, nobody on. Gary Peters also pitched in this game in real world. He's a left-hander, I believe, and he only had 6.1 innings pitched with a 5.68 ERA. So we'll pass on that for now. Eddie Fisher is ready, and Bernie Allen leads it off. Left-handed hitter facing Eddie Fisher, the right-hander. Here's the windup and the pitch. 2-7, right-handed, flies to right field. Under that is Hirschberger. He makes the catch, 2 outs. And there will be a hitter for Lee Stange. Stange pitched 2. Stange could win this. Oh. My Lord. That's a kind of a weakness here for Minnesota. They don't have the best relief pitching. I'm looking for someone who can knock it out of here. And they really don't have much of a bench. Well, there's George Banks. Yeah, George Banks will certainly come up to hit. He had 4 home runs in 103 innings pitched. Demo's just in time for extra innings. Let's just take a look at George Banks. Remember that he is George Banks had played parts of 6 seasons. Banks is on the Twins. This is his first season. Wait a minute. Why is he? Yeah, this is his first season. Let's see if this is his major league debut. Well, it wouldn't be. His major league debut was April 15. This is April 18. So we didn't use him when it would have been his debut. This will be his debut in our replay alternate history. So George Banks coming up, 2 outs, nobody on. Banks the winning run at the plate. Banks died in 1985, age 46. He died of ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. So here comes Banks now. Steps in the batter's box. Fisher in for Herbert. Here's Fisher now, the windup and the pitch to Banks. That's 3-12, and he lines it to third. Caught by Smith, and the side is retired. But 2 runs on the 2-run home run by Allison, his second home run of the ball game. We've gone 9. It's a 5-5 ball game. Coming into pitch, and they don't have a lot, but they got 2 left-handers coming up, so we'll bring in the left-hander Bill Pleiss. Bill Pleiss. Treaty of Versailles due up next inning. Here's Bill Pleiss. I'm sorry. Pleiss will be the fourth pitcher for Minnesota. Bill Pleiss coming out, taking his warm-ups. Pleiss is still alive. He's 87 years old. In 1961, he got the Twins' first ever win for this team after they had moved from Washington. And, of course, the first ever at Metropolitan Stadium. So Bill Pleiss, still alive. We'll see if the Pleiss is right. Bill Pleiss is ready. Top of the 10th, and it's Cunningham to lead it off. If we go to an 11th, we'll make new coffee. Cunningham 2 for 4. Here's Pleiss. That's 5-5, left-handed, grounder to short X. Treaty of Versailles negotiating with an E27, a 227. That's 3-2. That's going to be G3. Gets to it. E27 negotiating 3-6-8. And he throws him out, Versailles, with a nice play, one away. Now here's Floyd Robinson. It's 2-9, left-handed, grounder to second. Bernie Allen has it and throws to Power at first, 2 outs. So far, Pleiss is right. Here's Al Smith now. Smith had the big home run, the grand slam in the 6th. The windup by Pleiss and the pitch to Smith. That is 5-9 right-handed, fly ball to right. It's high and playable by Allison. And he makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Bill Pleiss. We head to the bottom of the 10th. Eddie Fisher. Takes to the mound. Fisher faced 2 batters in the bottom of the 9th, retired them both to end the inning. Here he goes in his first complete inning. And here is the Treaty of Versailles. He has end power. Demos has predicted that he will walk it off. Here's Fisher now. The windup and the pitch to Versailles. That's going to be 6-12, and he flies it to left X. I don't think that ball's going out of here, but Floyd Robinson is a 3-8. Floyd 3-8, 13-3, gets 2 at F2, E8, 5-7-9, and he makes the catch. 1 out. Treaty of Versailles retired. Here's Vic Power now. Fisher gets the sign from Lawler. Here's the windup, the pitch to Power. 6-2, right-handed, fly ball left X again to Floyd. Floyd 3-8. That's 3-8. That's flat. 13-3. It's an F2. He gets to it again. 4-7-8 9-E8. And makes the catch. So 2 fly balls to Floyd Cunningham out in left. And now Rich Rollins, who has power, hit 16. Boy, he plays every day, 624 at-bats. Killebrew on deck. Here's Fisher now in his second endurance inning. 6-7 right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. Fisher looking good, retiring the first 5 he faced in relief. It's still 5-5 after 10. We're going to take a little break here to make some new coffee. And we're looking at this game ending maybe, you don't know how long it will go. I was hoping for a nice respite before we move on to our afternoon game, which is the Giants and the Braves. Sanford for San Francisco, Spahn for the Braves. I have it scheduled for 2:30. I guess I'll just leave it at there for now. I'm going to make some coffee, and then I'll save whatever I have left for the afternoon ball game iced, please. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. We'll take a break for 2 or 3 minutes, then we'll be back. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Yeah, iced coffee. Well, we're back here in Studio B, heading to the 11th. It's a 5-5 tie. Place coming in to pitch from Minnesota. Wait a minute. What the hell? Yeah, that's the 7th. This will be his second inning. Sometimes it's kind of confusing to me to figure it out, but yeah, this is Plyce's second inning, especially when I don't know the players too well. This is Plyce's first appearance in the season. He has no record, of course. And Fisher. This is Fisher's first appearance, and I'm telling you, it's hard to keep track of all these Fishers, +3, +4. Eddie Fisher. Thank you for your patience as I'm just trying to get this squared away. Yeah, here's Fisher now. Got a lot of Fishers, got a lot of Millers. But Plyce comes out to pitch the top of the 11th. Let me just grab one nice last cup of coffee. Okay, Plyce on the mound, leading it off for the White Sox, Jim Landis. And Landis will hit. Okay, Plyce is ready. Let's raise this up a little, get a full view here of the ball game. Okay, Plyce, the windup, the pitch to Landis. That's 4-6 right-handed. Double 1-3. It's a base hit for Landis. The go-ahead run 1-17. 17 for the steal with Plyce a -3. I'll tell you, Lawler. Wait a minute. Yeah, with Batty -3. Landis 1-17 being held. 1-15. Gets a lead on 2-5. Here's Hirschberger. Hirschberger, B. Bunter. Hirschberger going for the lead. 2-6. He gets it. He's only oh, wait a minute. That was 2-5. He still gets it. 1-17. Wait a minute. 1-14. Oh shit. Oh shit. 1-17 -3. Oh, I think I made a mistake on that, but you can't take it back. 1-14 after you roll for the lead. It's 1-17, 1-14, 1-12, if I'm not mistaken, for the lead. Here's the pitch to Hershberger. There goes Landis, and he is safe. Landis steals second. -5, thank you, Bill. Yeah, it was a 1-12. He got the green light. It was a 4 on that 20 die. So Landis in scoring position. Now let's see if the bunt is on. Then a fly ball can bring home the run. He is laying it down. The infield is back. He's a B. He lays it down. It's dribbled in front of the plate. Batty picks it up. 10B, and he pops it up. It's not a dribbler. It's a pop out, one away. But Landis in scoring position for Sherm Lawler. Sherm Lawler. Okay, Pleiss from the stretch. The pitch to Lawler. That's 3-6 left-handed, struck him out. And there'll be a hitter for Fisher. Generally, I'll pinch hit for any pitcher who comes up in extra innings, as a general rule of thumb. He pitched 1 2/3. Perfect. It's going to have to be a pinch hitter here. And we're going to have to reassess our game, our Giants game, which is 2:30 p.m. We may move it up or move it tomorrow. We'll see. There's going to be a pinch hitter here. To face Pleiss. It's going to be Cam Cadillon. Cam Cadillon. Coming in to hit. In a clutch situation, I don't look at the cards, but against the left-hander, he has a clutch hit. So Cadillon, Pleiss, in his second inning, his endurance is 3. Here's Cadillon facing Pleiss. Landis on second, ready to run like the wind if Cadillon hits one. Here's Pleiss and the pitch to Cadillon. That is a 2-8, pops it, 2-8 pops it up to second. And that's going to be for Bernie Allen, and that will retire the side. What a game. No runs, 1 hit, the single. They tried to get something going there. Can't blame them. Landis stole second. Hershberger tried to bunt him over so a fly ball could bring a run home, but didn't work out. Now there'll be a new pitcher for Fisher after Cadillon pinch hits. It's probably going to be Lown. Turk Lown, who pitched in this game in real world. Turk Lown is coming in from the bullpen. Kathy Harden for the Twins. Lown has a record of 1-0. He's pitched 2 innings, no earned runs. +1, +2. So Lown taking his warm-ups now. And it will be Killebrew, Batty, and Green. Okay, Lown is ready. Here is Harmon Killebrew leading it off. 5-5 tie, bottom of the 11th. Killebrew 0 for 3 on a walk. Oh, good coffee. Here's Lown now, the wind-up. And the pitch to Killebrew. That's 2-7, and he struck him out. 1 down. Now Earl Batty. Batty 1 for 3, sacrifice fly, singled and scored. The pitch, 5-11, walked him. So Batty is on. 1-12 running. Lenny Green, the batter. 1-12 is not too bad. You also think about maybe that your Earl Batty could be tired, but we're going to let him run. They really don't have much anybody else. They have a 1-8, a 1-11. Mincher played already. Oh, Bill Tuttle 1-15. It's a real close call whether we would bring Bill Tuttle in to run. If that be the case, we'd have to bring in a Jerry Zimmerman, unless there's nobody else to catch. It could very well be that there's somebody in the lineup who could catch. No. You know, to have 2 catchers, I'm sure there's others, you know, who are non-carded. But it's a real hunch that Melee, the manager, is going with to run for Batty. It'll be Bill Tuttle. A 1-15, because a double, no asteroids, can end this ball game. Yeah, well, they're gonna build. They're pinch running now for Tuttle. Okay, we will not pinch run. We'll follow Bill's suggestion and not run. And if he gets on third less than 2 outs, that's an idea. Even maybe second. It's not too late. So Batty is on first with 1 out. And here comes Lenny Green. I keep this down here because that's drying. Here's Turk Lown now from the stretch. Pitch to green, 110, lines it to second, caught right at Fox. 2 outs. And Bill Allison comes up to the plate. Maybe it's a day for 3. He's hit 2 home runs. 4 runs batted in. From the stretch, Lown. Pitch to Allison, 5'9", right-handed, fly ball center. Under it is Landis, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. We're going to the 12th. And Earl Batty stays in, and he says he's fine. Earl's told Melee he's fine. We should have some concerns for Lawler, too, but we'll see. You know, I when I get into deep extras, I start to get concerned about the catchers. That's a lot of innings. It's going to be Bill Pleiss on the mound here for the 12th. Again, Pleiss has pitched 2 innings. And it'll be the top of this White Sox lineup. This is the battle for first place. These clubs are tied for first, each of them. Top of the order for the White Sox, Luis Aparicio leads it off. Okay, Pleiss, the windup. The pitch to Aparicio. That is 5'7", right-handed, grounder to second X. Bernie Allen, 213. (213, 7-2) gets to it. E13, 6'10", 13, and he throws him out. So Aparicio retired. He's 0 for 5 and reached 0 for 6, reached on an error. Here's Nellie Fox, 2 for 5 today. (4-7) left-handed, single 1-10, lines to second, and it's caught by Bernie Allen. 2 outs. And now Joe Cunningham. Cunningham with end power against Pleiss, a left-hander. 312 left-handed, walked him. So Cunningham, the go-ahead on first. Here's Floyd Robinson now. Pitch from Pleiss. 2-5 left-handed. Grounder to second. And Bernie Allen fields it, throws it to first. He did all 3 chances. No runs. No hits. The walk to Cunningham left on. We move to the bottom of the 12th. Turk Lown. And by the way, Pleiss has an endurance of 4 innings in relief. He's pitched 3, scoreless. Here's Lown in his second endurance inning. A second inning. His endurance is 3rd. It'll be Allen. It looks like there's going to be a hitter for Pleiss. Okay, here's Bernie Allen now. The pitch from Lown, 210. Pops it up to first. Cunningham makes the catch. 1 out. And due up now is Bill Pleiss. And there's going to be a hitter for Pleiss. 6, 7, 8, 9. He pitched 3 innings, allowed 1 hit, real good pitching. Walked 1, struck out 1, allowed none. Again, the assumption is a new reliever may not be needed. Let's see who's going to come in to hit. With 1 out, nobody on. The only batter left on this bench who is decent hitter is Jerry Zimmerman. So Zimmerman will come in to hit the catcher. And I guess it's a risk to not pull Batty and replace him with Zimmerman, but whatever. Jerry Zimmerman, let's see who's going to, we're not going to check yet to see who's going to come in. Lown in his 2nd inning. Jerry Zimmerman is the pinch hitter. Of course, we like to make sure that he's carded. He died in 1998. He was 63 years old. And what he died of is unclear. It was a heart attack. The main cause of death, cardiac. And I'm going to say that Zimmerman is Jewish. There aren't many Jewish players in baseball. He umpired a game in 1978 in Toronto during the umpires' strike. You know, that's not an easy thing to do, especially, I would say, if you're umpiring home plate and you have no experience. Maybe he did have experience. Zimmerman steps in the batter's box. He does not have any power, but maybe he can get on. Problem is he's a 1-8 running. Wow. Here's Turk Lown with 1 out, nobody on. The pitch to Zimmerman. That's 3-7 right-handed. Grounds it to short for Aparicio, and he throws it to Cunningham at first, 2 outs. And it's all up to the Treaty of Versailles again. Treaty of Versailles to face Lown. He has end power. Has a hit, home run off his own card. Okay, Lown gets the sign from Lawler. Lown is into his windup. Here's the pitch to Versailles. That's a 3-11, and he grounds it to third. And it's fielded by Al Smith, and he throws it to Cunningham, a 1-2-3 for Turk Lown. So the pitching has really been something the last few innings on both sides. There will be a new pitcher, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lown has pitched 2 innings. Now we're going to see who's going to come in. Heine Zimmerman, that's correct. Heine. Let's see who's going to hit for the Twins here. I'm sorry, who's going to pitch here? Oh, it'll be the 6th pitcher. I have had my eye on Dick Stigman today. Dick Stigman. And I'm going to just take a peek, make sure Dick belongs on this team right now. Because you just don't know, you know, if some of these people were traded. Yes, he was with Minnesota all along. He had the best winning percentage for the Twins, 706. No emphasis, both a starter and reliever. Dick Stigman coming out. Dick Stigman is still alive. He is 88 years old. The Nimrod Nats, an amateur baseball team in Nimrod, named their baseball field after him. Dick Stigman taking his warm-ups as we move to the 13th. Just got to keep everything organized here. Okay, Stigman for the Twins. It'll be Al Smith leading it off. He's 1 for 5 with a grand slam home run. Okay, Stigman is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Smith. That is 5-6 left-handed. Base hit Smith. He's a 1-15 running. Smith with the leadoff single. On a 6-6 right. Oh, shit. I think I misread that. 6-6. Oh, look, I was. Yeah, no, it's. He struck him out. Oh, my error. My error on Stigman against the right-hander. 6-6 struck him out. Where a left-hander would have gotten a base hit. So. That's 1 out. Put it over here for now. Try to remember that's a strikeout. 1 down. Here's Landis now. Landis 2 for 6. 2 for 5, I'm sorry. Here's the pitch. 1-7. And he single one-liner to third. Oh, just caught by Rollins. 2 outs. It was a 1-7 left-handed. Single one. It was a 2. The diving catch by Rollins, 2 outs. And here's Hirschberger now. I'll tell you. Here's the pitch from Stigman. 5-5, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. So Stigman looking very, very good there. We're heading to the bottom of the 13th. Stigman has a very good strikeout ratio, 116 and 143. We head to the bottom of the 13th, and it's Turk Lown again. Now Lown, this is his 3rd inning. It's his first endurance. Wait a minute. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he pitched 2 innings. 2 innings. This is his first endurance inning. And it'll be the heart of the order for the Twins. Kathy Harden for the Twins. Vic Power to lead it off. 290 hitter, real world. 16 home runs. Here's Lown now. The wind-up. Pitch to Power. 5-3, right-handed, grounded back to Lown X. He's a 126. He has no problem getting to it. And he throws him at E26, I'm sorry, 6'11", 12. Oh, and he boots it. Oh. He couldn't find the handle. He fielded it up and then could not get the handle. It was a 11-12 E26. Error for Turk Lown to put Power the winning run on base. First error for the White Sox. And Rich Rollins, the batter. B. Bunter. Here's Lown. Not bunting. Hitting away, 5'9", right-handed, fly ball center. For Landis, 1 out. Now here's Harmon Killebrew. Killebrew steps in. Lown from the stretch. Killebrew 0 for 4 and a walk. The pitch from Lown. That's 1-6, and he walked him. First and second, 1 out. Earl Batty comes up with the winning run in scoring position. This is Lown's first endurance inning. Batty 1 for 3, walked, had a sacrifice fly, singled and scored on Allison's second home run to tie the ball game. Pitch to Batty. That's 1-6. Flies it to left for Floyd Robinson, and that's 2 away. And Lenny Green in a clutch situation. Lown from the stretch, and the pitch to Green. 2-11, right-handed ballpark slash, and it's going to go through for a base hit, but Power has to hold at third, of course. Bases are loaded. Lown is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. That was a 2-11 right-handed ballpark slash, 14 both sides. And wouldn't it be how wonderful it is, Bob Allison coming up. He's 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 4 runs batted in. The winning run on third. They're going to have Lown stay in this. Here's the pitch to Allison. That's 6-2 right-handed. Single 1 to 6. Oh, it goes through. A base hit by Allison. Power comes home with the winning run. It was unearned. The ball game is over. The final here in Minnesota, a thriller on a walk-off single by Allison. Minnesota 6 and Chicago 5. Let's look at it again. It was Turk Lown. The pitch to Allison, 6-2 right-handed, single 1-5, and it was a 2. It's that simple. What a ball game. I'll be back with a happy recap in just a moment. Whew, Lord. 8, 9, 10. 2 2/3 for Lown. He gets the loss. He's 1-1 now. He allowed 2 hits, and the final hit was the fatigue hit, if you will. Walk 2. Allowed 1 unearned, no earned. That would be 5 runs batted in for Bob Allison, who is the star of the game in my book. It was hard to top this one, Kathy. Of course, you could all bring in your candidates. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stigman came in, pitched 1 scoreless inning, and he gets the win. He's 1-0 now. I believe. I'll have to double check. Lown gets the loss. He's 1-1. The final line in this ball game. Minnesota 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. Chicago 5 runs, 10, 11 hits, and no errors. 1 error. So we hope you enjoyed the ball game. It was the battle for first place, with the Twins now 6-1. With a 1-game lead over the Chicago White Sox, who lose a tough one. An argument could have been made that Lown should have been pulled, but he had not reached endurance. He's a 3.04 ERA, and, you know, maybe realism would have said to pull him, but this is not real. This is Strat-O-Matic. So that's the ball game. I enjoyed it. Everybody out there, stay well. Stay strong. I'll put this one in the books. You know what? That game is hard to top. I'm looking ahead, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to schedule the White Sox game, the Giants game for 6 p.m. Eastern, but I'm committed, folks. I may take medicine, but once I feel like I'm going off into tangents after taking my medicine, I will suspend that game. So I'm going to be playing, at least starting the Giants game, and who knows, maybe I'll get through 3 innings, but it'll be nice to get something going tonight, which would be fun. So, set up notifications, like this, subscribe to this. We will see you, Kathy. I want to thank everybody who was here for this ball game. Kathy Harden, Bill Ivamy, Philip Reynolds. Take care of your wife, will you? Wish her a happy birthday for me. Baseball Demos. Rick DeBar, Stacking Limit, and everybody else in the Strat-O-Matic network, please, please, please stay strong. And I will do my best to catch you all next time, okay? Take care. Wait a minute, I just made a mistake here. It's Stigman who gets the loss. Oh, wait a minute. No, he gets the win. I'm right about that. Jesus. It's hard to keep track of these when they get into extras. Lown gets the loss. The White Sox lost.